So, beginning, a very good place to start.
Very good place to start.
Looking over your shoulders as well. Do 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 do. 20 seconds. 10, 9, breathe. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, into a plank. That's it. So ankle to hip to shoulder. Could be an ascending line, or you could have your hip bone and your shoulder at the same height. Where's the sun, Lisa Peck? What have you done with it?
It's supposed to come out, isn't it? It's supposed to get hot, hot, hot.
I hope so. I'm so sick of this awful weather.
It's not that bad.
No.
At least it's bright most of the time.
It's been cold though, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Cold. Terribly, terribly cold.
How have you been, Kieran?
I am alright, but I have many, what's the word? I don't like things to be floating and not completed. I can't stand that. I have got a completion complex. Side plank on your forearm.
Yeah, I'm a finisher as well.
I can't stand the dangling thing. I've been conned. I've been conned into a phone contract, business contract, and it was a legitimate company when it started. And after this amount of time, after 3 years, it is no longer. It's liquidized. It's liquidated, but it cannot. I cannot cancel the contract, even though it's through a major company. Change sides. They just keep putting me through to India, where someone puzzled tells me a load of nonsense. And it's not because it's India, it's because they have deliberately been given no power to change anything. So they're there as like a sort of counselor. And they tell you what's meant to happen. And I go, okay. And occasionally you get a really good one and you go, okay, right, so that's resolved then, isn't it? Yes. I said, all right, can I have that on an email, please? And then when I get the email, lay on your back, dead bug. When I get the email, it says, oh, sorry, this is the business of a third party. This is a business of a third party, and we have no responsibility. It's like, yes, you do. It's your phone lines. It's your company. Your company is taking the money. Your company appears on my bills. So it's one of those ones.
Hi, I've just got to open the door for someone. Just a second.
When you're lonely. So now we're timing it while she runs to the door. We see how fast you can do with an Amazon man. Hopefully she'll be back in the next 20 seconds. See, I knew Lisa Peck could do it.
Yeah. What am I doing?
Probably 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Okay, put your hands back over your head and just lift your bum and feet. Yes, I'm good. I'm very much enjoying singing my songs.
Oh, that's good. And how's your rebrand going?
Well, I've got 19,000 views on Instagram for one of my songs.
Well, that's amazing.
And yes, that's quite good. And now if you actually ask AI who I am, it says, Kieran Melikov is a professional singer and session musician, da 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 da. So, good.
Good.
That's why I didn't exist before. He is also a renowned fitness and movement coach. So I was like, yes, good. I get to keep everything. 3, 2, One, balance on your bum, Russian twists. So yeah, that's quite nice. Good rebranding. The website looks really good. I've joined an international talent agency, so that's quite good.
Yeah,
It's not really, it's like LinkedIn for people who can sing and act and stuff like that.
that all sounds really positive.
It is, and I sang in an old people's home yesterday, which was lovely because, they don't get they get custard and jelly, but not often sort of world class vocals. So they I was slightly corpsed though at the beginning. I had 12 songs by Frank Sinatra to go, and the first thing someone shouted was, "Oh, not Frank Sinatra." I was like, "Oh, good." I should have said they're not Frank Sinatra, they're me, singing me, like me, but they're Irving Berlin. Right, into a plank and punch. Plank and punch. Irving Berlin. Is his name Irving? Now, I then made the fundamental error of trying to please an abstract person who wasn't very happy. You should never do that, Lisa Peng.
An abstract person.
An abstract, you think, oh, a bunch of people don't like what you're doing, and then you go, then the paranoia sets in. What you should.
Okay, yeah, okay, got you.
Here's my set list. I'm not deviating unless you pull a flamethrower out and point it out.
Yeah, I know.
8, 6, 5, 4, 2. On one arm, thread the needle.
Yeah, I mean, it's that thing about pleasing the crowd, isn't it?
Well, it's like, yeah, you should. You're basically you're an entertainer if you try and please the crowd, and you're an artist if you don't care.
Yeah.
In this incarnation of me, I've got closer to being the artist than I've ever done before because I don't care if they like it and change sides. But yesterday, I was being the entertainer, which is it always leads to terrible taste in the mouth. Because I had loads of them like in stitches laughing and all sorts of stuff, but and you'll waste more. How is the universidad going?
Well, I'm still on study leave, so I'm
Mm,
still writing a book.
excellent. Lay on your back, take off your hat, send out both legs. Off with your hat, out with both legs. How's the book going?
Well, I don't really know because everything's become so scrambled. I'm
Yeah,
not really sure. I know that I've written over half of it,
yeah.
but I couldn't tell you whether or not it's any good or a pile of poo.
Well, it's never any good because it's writing is rewriting. So
Yeah.
get it all out of you first, and then start rereading it. This is why I like being dyslexic sometimes, is because what I do is I write a load of stuff down and then I make the machine reread it to me 99 times. And I
Yeah.
go, as soon as I do that, I go, ah, that's the mistake. And I go and fix it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, lay flat on your back with your hands behind your head and just chop one leg down at a time. Keep both legs up and then just chop one down. Try to keep your lower back in imprint so you don't arch.
Yeah, I normally have to redraft a chapter about 6 or 7 times.
Oh, at least.
Yeah.
I don't know how many times I've rewritten that granddad thing I've written. I really need to finish it. And not only do I need to finish it, I'm paranoid about finishing it.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that I guess when you're writing when it's creative writing, you can kind of never finish it because you can always find a different way to.
Yeah, there's a million ways of telling
Yeah.
it.
Whereas my writing is because I've got something to say.
Yeah.
And really, once I've said it,
Balance on your bum.
I need to move on.
Cross your feet, cross your feet, cross your feet, cross your feet.
You know, I just need to say, this is what I want to say, and then close the door and move on.
Now take off your hat. 1, 2, 3. Breathe. 5, 7, 8. Now hold an imaginary ball out in front of you and just balance. 10, 8, 7. Don't let your back hard. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Cross the legs, cross the legs, cross the legs. Surprisingly horrible, that one, isn't it?
Yeah.
3, 2. Off with your hat. 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wiggly plank. So do you feel like you're adding to a body of existing work? Is that what?
No, it actually doesn't exist. So I'm pioneering something that hasn't been written about before.
Or written about?
Yeah.
Good.
But it's you know, basically about teaching women, teaching and emotion, and how women experience emotion as part of their work as teachers.
Right. Very interesting.
So I've got lots of interviews with people that I'm working with.
Lovely. 5, 4, 3, 2. Go on your forearm, look up at your hand and go side to side in a wiggly wiggle.
Because lots of people, you know, the thing is about teachers' feelings, you know, just a bit like the entertainer, you're just expected to get on with it.
Yeah.
It's part of your job, but it's hugely emotional.
Yes, it is tedious that it's hugely emotional. Shane, so well, you'd think it would be, wouldn't you? If you're expressing anything to a bunch of people, then you're going to care what they think.
Of course. That I know that, you know, that thing of one person saying, oh no, it's not going to be Frank Sinatra. And like there's a bodily response to that.
Yeah, it was like she punched me in the throat. I was like, because it was just so. It was one song in, and it was go into a plank and then look up like that. Look up at your. It was the southern wind, the summer wind, which is just such a lovely song. It's just like, the summer wind came rolling in. It's like this. Oh,
Yeah.
I hate that song. Do you? Why, you Philistine?
Yeah.
You know, if it was my way, I could understand it because my way is like some people think that's a really selfish sort of like it was all about me. I never make a mistake. But
Yeah.
it's not a wistful, beautiful song about someone missing someone who spent a summer with them. 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3. Lay on your back, bounce your hands and scissor your legs. Bounce.
And also you're really expert at reading the room. So you in front of a room of people are experiencing it in a totally different way
Yeah.
than someone who doesn't have your performer's awareness and attention. And I think that's really interesting.
Yeah, it's the same when I'm teaching yoga in a really busy room, and like I can see that one person at the back who looks like they've trapped a nerve,
Yeah.
or they're just having a really miserable day. Have you trapped a nerve, or is it just misery?
Yeah. But then now we're dealing also as teachers with a different kind of emotional climate
Head down, scoop with your heels, feet together. Yeah,
where you can't say that you where there's so much more that you can't say and you can't do.
I know. I have watched it unfold. I am a great observer of humanity
Yeah. And of bodies.
and of bodies.
Yeah.
I am. I can also, as well as like noticing if there's a problem with a body, I can also read body language very well.
Yeah. And that's partly because you're a performer.
Yes, probably. But it's also when you've got two difficult parents, it's also so you don't get a smack in the face.
Yeah, it's hypervigilance, isn't it?
Yeah.
At least you can use that hypervigilance, Kieran.
Balance on your bum. Well, you've got to do that with everything. If you're balance on your bum, arms go one way, legs go the other way. It's the old Buddhist. This crap isn't crap. This crap might be good crap. It's
A bit of a flirt with Buddhism.
yeah.
Did you?
Oh, I was in two Buddhist sects in Brighton. I was in the Western Buddhist Society, and I was in the Soka Gotha, which is the Japanese excommunicated Buddhism that Tina Turner used to do. Nam yo renge kyo, nam yo renge kyo.
Okay. And what made you leave?
Well, I spoke to one of their top monks, and one day I just said, "Is there only one way up the mountain?" And he said, "There's only one way up up the mountain."
Yeah.
And I said, "Goodbye." Right, last one. Side plank, elbow to knee in a side plank. Because what it does is it says there is no enlightenment but my enlightenment. And I was like, okay, no problem. I'll just go back to being a Catholic. Thou shalt have no God but me is the same in all philosophical. Even though Buddhism's a non-theistic religion, change sides.
And what was the is it in Hove, the Buddhist Centre?
Yeah, that's not Soka Gotha or Western Buddhist Society. That's just I don't know what branch of Buddhism that is. It's very lovely though. It's lovely to go to their meetings and stuff.
Where's the Japanese one?
The Japanese one is just organic. It just exists in Brighton. It's a
I see, yeah.
bunch of people.